Give me a sec, folks. I want to make sure that everything is on the up and up. But we should be good all the same. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We are finally here. What a morning, okay? What a morning. Not only do we have today's showcase of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, which is going to be a 13-minute showcase. It's a premiere, so they already have this pre-recorded and everything. Not only is it going to be like a massive showcase, but we also got major news for Pyro Warriors 4 concerning the Roger Pack, which I can stop calling the Roger Pack, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let me refresh this page. Because, I want to know, can you show me? I want to know about this showcase right now. Tell me more. Please show me. Ooh. Okay, here's the premiere. Let me know if the audio is good for everyone. I got it kind of turned up. Let me know if I got to turn it down. Ezekiel LA, hi. How are you? Hopefully your day is good. I literally just got out of the shower. I had to rush. I only had 3 minutes to get ready, so. Oh. Sorry about that. I forgot to turn the actual desktop audio on. Woo! Woo! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0! 13 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what you got, Spark. A new Budokai Tenkaichi begins. Now this is the Rivals trailer. This is the Rivals trailer. I did a reaction to this, so I've seen it already. Okay, Frieza.
The horrors of hell.
Shake the earth. Broly. Break the heavens. Sparking Zero. Gameplay showcase. Woo! Yeah!
皆さんこんにちは。ドラゴンボールスパーキングゼロのメインプロデューサーの古谷と申します。本日はよろしくお願いいたします。先ほど皆様に見ていただいたのは昨年12月のゲームアワードで正式発表されたドラゴンボールスパーキングゼロの初出トレーラーでした。今年の1月、ドラゴンボールゲームスバトルアワー2024では宿命のライバルである悟空とベジータにフォーカスしたトレーラーを公開しましたので、もし見逃された方がいましたらぜひともご確認いただけると幸いです。たくさんのファンの皆様からの温かい声を聞いておりましたので、改めてこの場をお借りして感謝申し上げます。ドラゴンボールスパーキングゼロは単なる新作のゲームではなく、欧米では武道会展開地として日本およびアジア地域ではスパーキングでおなじみのシリーズ最新作となっております。そして本日はバトルシステムに関して初公開となるゲームプレイ映像とともに、
Unique
そのユニークなメカニズムを明らかにしていきたいと思います。
Good eating. I haven't even had breakfast yet, but I feel like I'm already getting some good eating right
見ていた
now.
だければと思います。どうぞ。
Okay, let's go.
I will defeat you this day.
Yo, they got his jump animation from Broly.
No, I won't be losing this one, Vegeta.
They got his jump and hopping from side to side from Broly. Yo, is this how it looks? Ooh, I love the shift when they're teleporting from side to side. Oh, yes. I like this aesthetic. I like it very much. Yo, it's so fluid. Like the movements are just so fluid. They look so natural. Yo, and their clothes are getting destroyed. Tenkaichi's back. And they're... it's back! And Vegeta's powered up. Like his ki is draining out. What? Hold up. Wait a minute. Did y'all see how the clouds parted? A little bit, like when the smoke was clearing. Did you see how it parted as if Vegeta was passing through the clouds?
No hard feelings.
He deflected it! Yo!
Let's go.
He just deflected it! Whoa! Yo, what are they? Look at the landscape. Look at the weather. The weather keeps changing as they're fighting. Beam struggle! Yo, look at the area around them.
Vegeta, let's go again. That okay with you?
Yo, the weather cleared up as soon as Goku
まず
won.
本作はやはりシリーズの正当進化作品ですので、過去シリーズのいい点はそのままに残しており、引き続きドラゴンボールらしい縦横無尽でダイナミックな 3D アクションバトルをお楽しみいただけることを念頭に開発を進めております。ラッシュ攻撃や派生コンボによる近接格闘だけでなく、ドラゴンダッシュを使った高速移動やファンの皆様なら
Dragon
思わ
Dash,
ず懐か
which
しんでい
enables
ただけるよう
high-speed
な
movement, the
伝統の
iconic
カウンター
counter
システム
system that fans
そして
know
さらに
and
は
love,
激しい肉
as
弾
well as
戦
the
や
impact
硬派
action,
の打
which
ち合いを
allows
楽しめる
intense
インパクトアクシ
fisticuffs
ョン
or
な
the
ど
exchange of
派手
energy
なバトルシス
blasts.
テムはそのままにバトルのやり込み要素だ
We
けで
also
はな
paid
く
attention to the
見て
graphic
いるだけでも
aspects, so
楽しめ
players
る
can
よ
not
う
only
演出
join
面
the
にも
challenge, but
気を
also
配
the
っていま
battles
す
themselves, but also the
アルティ
fun
メ
of
ット
just
ブラストは
watching
まさに
battles.
そのうちの一つで、最新のプラットフォームだからこそ実現できるド派手演出となっています。このゲームで実現させたドラゴンボールらしいダイナミック
Yo,
かつ激しいバトルを
and this is a
存分にお楽しみいただけると
13-minute
嬉しいです。
Yeah.
そしてシリーズとして大事にしている要素だけでなく、せっかくのゲームプレイ説明の機会なので、今作ならではの新要素も
We
お伝
don't
え
have
でき
to
れば
ruin
と
our
思い
analog
ます。
sticks. Yeah, who remembers
まず
spinning the analog
先
sticks
ほどの
around multiple
シリーズから
times
その DNA を受け継いでいる
just to
旨をお
get
伝え
just
し
to
ま
win
した
out
が
on a beam struggle,
ドラゴンボー
wearing
ルア
out
クション
the
の
skin
爽
on
快
your
感やダイ
palms
ナミッ
because
クな
that
バ
was
ト
the
ルを
most efficient
表
way to
現可
do
能に
it.
するためにはどうしたらよいか議論を重ね、いくつかの変更や新要素を加えました。今回はその中から4つほど先ほどお見せしたバトルの映像を使用しながらお伝えできればと思います。大きな変更点としては、通常移動を高速化して
Boost to
前
normal
作のダッ
movement,
シュ相当のスピ
making
ード
it
に
as
しつつ、
fast as the
これまで
dash
ダッシ
in
ュ
the
として使われてい
previous
たボタンで
Budokai.
瞬間的に高速で動くことができるショートダッシュを行えるようにしました。
So your normal
これによっ
movement
てより
speed
柔
is
軟
the
な移動
same
や
speed
動きな
as
がら
a
の攻撃など
dash
複雑なアクション
from
が
the
実現
previous
できるようになり
Budokai.
ました。ショートダッシュで相手の攻撃をかわしたり、動きつつため攻撃や気弾攻撃につなげたり、ドラゴンダッシュにつなげて一気に大きく移動したりなど、プレイヤーのスタイルに合わせて
Yo,
様々なアク
everything's
ション
linked
ができま
together.
す。
Everything's
ま
linked
た、
together
基本
with
アクションだ
movement
け
and
でなく、
combat.
戦闘中に時間でたまるスキルストックを使ったアクションを追加しています。
Skill count that builds up
相
over
手の
time
攻
during
撃を食らい
battle.
ながらも反撃す
Revenge
る
counter
リベン
would
ジカウン
let
タ
you
ーは
strike back while
原作でもよく
absorbing an
描か
enemy's
れている
attack.
やられ
Is
な
an
がらも
action
攻
that
撃を
enables
繰り出すよ
high-speed
うな
attack
よ
and
りドラゴ
defense
ンボー
that
ルら
is
しい
that are
高
unique
速
to
な
Dragon
攻防が
Ball,
可能になるア
where
クションで
characters
す。
launch an attack even while being
さま
hit.
ざまな
Oh,
攻
so
撃
you
に
just
備えて
just
反
straight
撃
up
がで
stout
きる
heart.
当て宮座の賞
Super
見極めでは
perception.
一
A
部の
counter.
走破系のスキルをも
I gotta
弾
read
き飛
through
ば
all
す
this
ことま
stuff.
ででき
Super
るようになって
perception,
います。
where you can
い
just
ずれもスキルストックが必要量ないと
straight
そう
up
できないもので
counter
ドラゴンボ
key
ールらしいアクション
blasts.
を楽しみながらも戦いの選択肢を広げて駆け引きの面白さを深める新要素となっております。さらに瞬時に接近して吸収できる
Vanishing
バニシングアサルトというものを追加しています。
Lets you approach an opponent instantly and swoop
発動に
in.
は一定量の気が必要になりますが、これは遠距離攻撃をするか接近戦に持ち込むか悩ましい中距離における新たな選択肢としてきっとお楽しみいただけると思います。これらの新規要素によりバトルをよりドラゴンボールらしくより戦略的にお楽しみいただけると思っています。今回のデモンストレーションでスパーキングシリーズファンの皆さんが疑問に思っていたことに対してはしっかりお答えできたのではと思っております。またドラゴンボールらしいド派手な 3D バトルゲームを求めていたシリーズ未経験者の方々にとっても興味を持っていただくことができたのであれば幸いです。バトルシステムに加えてもう一つ強調したいポイントを挙げさせていただくと、やはりキャラクターは
We talk about
見逃せないかと
characters.
思います。これまでの映像では新キャラクターや再登場キャラクターを多数紹介してきましたが、アニメ「ドラゴンボールスーパー」からもキャラクターが登場します。またこの後すぐに最新のキャラクター PV を初お披露目させてい
Ooh,
ただきま
brand
す。
new trailer showing all the
ド
characters.
ラゴンボールらしいダイナミックで迫力満点なバトルを皆様にお届けできるよう開発に取り組んでおりますので、今後ともぜひドラゴンボールスパーキングゼロにご期待ください。それではどうぞ。
Yo, we playing Dragon Ball Spark and Zero up in this house. We playing it in this house. Budokai Tenkaichi returns. Was that Vegito? Or was that Trunks? I think that was Trunks.
You'll soon understand the difference
Power.
in power.
Trunks!
My
Super
speed is unmatched
Trunks!
even among prime.
Speed. Yo, Dispo!
Me, kid.
Woo!
This is the true might of a Super Saiyan strength.
A mindless beast like you is nothing
Yo!
but prey to a warrior of light.
Kakumsa! We got people from the Tournament of Power up in here!
My prey.
How many ladies are all around
Master
me?
Roshi!
I'm old, yes, but experienced. Founder of the Turtle School, creator of the sacred technique, and the Kamehameha.
Well then, let playtime begin.
Nappa!
Whether it's this universe or another, I'm always
Birder!
the fastest.
Let me guess, Jace is next? Jace?
My life.
Size means nothing.
Show
when
up,
you're as
Jace.
quick as me.
Justice prevails.
Oh,
Evil
top!
erased.
Top bull!
This rampaging monster must be taught a lesson.
Dude, does he have his Hey, there's Jace.
Together.
Do they have Toppo's
Left in the
candidate
dust.
for God of Destruction? Do they have that? Yo, combo attack! Bruh, tag team? Tag team?
My enemies.
Yo, Super Saiyan Kale Berserk versus Broly? Super Saiyan Broly? Bruh, if you tell me Broly and Kale have a combo attack,
Better wrap this up quickly. Don't
Oh,
think you
it's
can
hit!
enter my crosshairs and just walk away. You cannot win.
why does this look so clean? Why does this look so clean?
Good grief. Looks like we've awakened a real bona fide monster.
That's just a couple more people shown. That's just a couple more people shown. There's still like 100 others. I was about to say, oh, but no, that's just Dragon Ball Breakers. And then, of course, Seasons Pass 2 for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Roadmap update for Xenoverse. I haven't played Xenoverse in years. Is that the end? Is that the end? Yeah, I think that's the end. All right, we need to go back. We need to go back to the description of all. Yeah, oh yeah, that's the end. That's the end. We need to go back. We need to go back to when he was describing all of these different aspects. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what y'all think? What do y'all think? I hope we can get Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo in this game. Maybe. Can't wait to see how clean my boy Vegito looks on here. Man. Oh, it looks so clean. I gotta be careful putting my head on this because sometimes, since the back is peeling a little bit, some of it tends to get in my hair, and I just washed it, so I'm not gonna lean back anymore. But, man, this was a clean showcase, okay? This was a clean showcase. We need to go back to the description of the different things. So we got the short dash. I'm gonna rewind it back just a bit. Okay, let's break down 4 of them in detail using the battle video shown earlier. I'm at work, but we'll talk later. Gaja, we will, because I still got to cover the One Piece news that dropped today for Pirate Warriors. I can't wait. So let's break down 4 of them in details using the battle video shown earlier. So we have a short dash. One of the biggest changes was to boost the normal movement, making it as fast as the dash in the previous title. So this is literally a sequel to the last Budokai Tenkaichi we got. And to allow a short dash that lets you move at lightning speed with a button that used to be for dashing. So now your basic movement speed is the same speed as the dash from the previous Budokai Tenkaichi, and your dash, your actual dash, is faster than that. I'm going to be pausing so we can read everything. The movement speed is very fast. Very fast. This change opens up more possibilities for movement. I also wonder if any GT characters will be available, like Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Who knows? There's a lot of room. There's a lot of empty spaces for characters in this game. There's like over 120-something spaces. And that's got slightly reduced with the characters that we saw today. But there's a high degree of potential for it, so who knows? This change opens up more possibilities for movement, attacks on the go, and even more complex actions, which I'm pretty sure a ton of people are going to find out some fresh tech on how to just manipulate all of this. In fact, you can perform various actions to suit your style, such as dodging an opponent's attack with a short dash. Unleashing a charged attack or even a ki blast while moving, or linking to a dragon dash to pull off a huge move in one go. Besides the basic actions, this new entry also introduces actions such as skill count that builds up over time during battle. Revenge counter, which lets you strike back while absorbing an enemy's attack, is an action that enables high-speed attack and defense that are unique to Dragon Ball as seen in the original story. Where characters launch an attack even while being hit. Let's say this is the one that I missed out on. This is the one that I missed out on because he was talking so fast. Super Perception. Super Perception, a counter command that lets you counterattack in anticipation of various attacks, even key wave type blasts. Just straight up counter it. Both can only be triggered when you have enough skill count, and this new element expands the choices you have in the fight and makes the game more fun while enjoying the distinctive elements from Dragon Ball. That's going to be a spectacle. Last but not least, we've added a new action using ki called Vanishing Assaults that lets you approach an opponent instantly and swoop in. I'm sure you'll love this new option at mid-range where it's hard to choose whether to attack from afar or get up close and personal. We believe that these new features will make the battles more Dragon Ball-like and more strategic. This is going to be interesting. This whole thing is going to be interesting. Man! Hope this demonstration answers most of the questions coming from Budokai Tenkaichi fans. but I also wish to have captured the interest from the newcomers to the series who were looking for a flashy and impressive Dragon Ball 3D battle game. And then, of course, they showed the characters: Dispo, Future Trunks, Super Saiyan Future Trunks, Super Trunks, Nappa, Jace, Birder, Toppo, Kakunsa, Kale in her Berserk Super Saiyan, Legendary Super Saiyan state versus Broly in his Legendary Super Saiyan state. Who would have thought we would see Kale versus Broly? See, that's a thought that never came to mind. We know of Kale, we know of Broly, but thinking of them fighting each other was not something that came to mind. Master Roshi is up in there too. This is just a fraction of the characters. Hold on, let me see. Okay, so I was wrong in thinking that I saw Gogeta or Vegito, because all I was seeing was just Super Saiyan Goku, or that Super Saiyan 2. Saiyan 2. But yeah, we got Future Trunks, Super Saiyan Future Trunks. Yeah, Super Trunks. Then we get Dispo. I wonder if characters are going to be classified as a specific type. Because you see power, you see speed. I don't know if that's going to be the case. I highly doubt it. Then you got Kakunsa. I wonder if the other two members that were on her team during the Tournament of Power are going to be playable as well. Not just her, but the other ones. Then we have Master Roshi at full power. We also have, and not to mention, Hit's there too. I've always found Hit to be a very interesting and cool character in Dragon Ball Super. A hitman that's capable of stopping time, and that's the reason why he's such an efficient hitman. Because he can literally stop time and then kill his target, and then be out before anyone could even tell what's even happened to him. Then, of course, you're bringing back the OG villains, such as members of the Ginyu Force. Now, about Toppo, I'm wondering, I know he's called Top in the English dub, that's the reason why I kind of defaulted to that. I wonder if he has his God of Destruction candidate form, like his super buff God of Destruction candidate form as like a transformation. And then we have Kale in her Berserk Legendary Super Saiyan state, and we have Broly in his Berserk Legendary Super Saiyan state. The fact that these two are being shown off, and just think of the encounters against these two. Just barely any talking, and they're just clashing and roaring at each other. Nah, this game is too good. This game is too good, and we haven't even seen a fraction of all the characters that we're getting. Because we're getting over 100. This is simply amazing. All right, sorry about that. Family was asking me about breakfast. Okay, so pausing right here, we still have so many characters left to be revealed. Like, let me count out the ones that we have right now. So we have Jace, we have Yamcha, Tien, Master Roshi, Birder, Frieza. That looks like... Who is that? Kaioken? Is that Kaioken Goku? That looks like Kaioken Goku. Krillin, Dispo, Piccolo, 18. And the different forms of Vegeta, Cell, Nappa, Hit, Hercule, Majin Buu, 17, Toppo, Jiren, Future Trunks and Powered Up and Super Trunks, Kakunsa, Broly, and the one Baga something. The dog guy. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. Not Shu. It was another guy. I think it was in Dragon Ball Super. Hold on. I forget his name. Not King Furry. What is his name? What is his name? Wolf Brothers. Bergamo! That's his name, Bergamo. I am sorry. His name just escaped me. So we got all these different characters and Bergamo and all these newer ones that got introduced today. And there's still so many characters left to be shown off. There's still so many characters. Ah, man. But the way that the gameplay is, like the way it looks, like the actual fight between Vegeta and Goku, it just looks so good. The environments look good, the movement looks good, the actual armor and clothing being ripped up as the fight goes on, as it gets more intense, that's good. The weather changing when they power up. Like, as soon as Vegeta here, he powers up completely. As soon as Vegeta powers up here, the whole weather just changes. Like, the whole air just fills with dark clouds, and then the winds get more intense, and then it's when he leaves that state, does the sun start shining through the clouds and everything. I love this. I really do. Aklium, it's good to see you. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to One Piece here in a minute because that requires talking about. Oh my goodness, that requires talking about. But everything I've seen from this showcase from Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, fantastic. This is just a small bit of what the game has to offer, but from what I've seen, like deflecting Gallic Gun, that's just straight up deflecting it. That's cool to me. But everything about this fight, I'm just looking forward to it. Everything about this game, I'm really looking forward to it. It's not even a question. I'm playing Sparking Zero. But yeah, I think I covered everything I wanted to say about this. For a 13-minute showcase, it showed more than enough. That's what I got to say about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Just caught up to everything and I'm reeling from it. Aklium. Let us begin, shall we? So, the other thing I wanted to discuss other than Sparking Zero, which is just beautiful, by the way. Everything about it is just beautiful. The other thing I want to talk about is the fact that not only did we get a full showcase of what Rayleigh and Garp can do in Pirate Warriors 4, but we also got the release date of the Legend Dawn pack. That is the official name of the pack that includes Roger, Rayleigh, and Garp. The official date for when this pack actually drops will be on the 28th of this month. Now, let me tell you why that's significant. So, when we got the Battle for Onigashima pack, there was like a 3-month gap in between when we got the Film Red pack. And then we had to wait. And then I feel like time has shortened up. They were already ready. They were more ready to release this pack than they were the last 2 packs. But there was a pretty big 3-month gap in between the Battle of Onigashima and the Film Red pack. But it shortened up. It's only like 2.5 months. It's not even because we just got, it's not even 2.5 months. It's barely even 2 months. We just got the Film Red pack in January. We would have seen like a 3-month interval. Maybe a lot of us expected maybe April or maybe even May. And then it got knocked around like, oh, it's going to be dropping on the 27th. And I'm like, that seems a bit too soon. But lo and behold, earlier this morning, we just got this confirmation. Their time to shine isn't over yet. Rayleigh and Garp join the fight in One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. The Legend Dawn pack will also be available on March 28th. Let me say that again. March 28th They were ready to push out Roger, Rayleigh, and Garp literally not even 2 months after we got Film Red. So, let me show what Rayleigh's like.
私とも遊んでもらおうか。やったこの程度。や甘く見るなよ。
So, Rayleigh is a technique type. And as you can see here from this, the dude is fast to be a technique type. He's got AoE, like a power type. He's got the speed of a speed type. The only thing that he doesn't have is just the overall nature of a sky type, but he don't even need it. He's fast. He has large AoE. For a technique type, this is a lot of range. And he has that whole technique ability where he sends out slashes and then they're invisible and then they come back from a distance to drag enemies right back to him. Excuse me. Excuse me. That's Rayleigh. Now let's look at Garp. Let me just bring up the whole page for Garp. So as you can see, this man's Garp's full force burst gives him. I'm actually just surprised that they did this for Garp because it hasn't been revealed in the anime yet. But for those, I'm just gonna spoiler warning for those who don't know. They gave Garp his Conqueror's Haki coated fists. You want to know how I know it's Conqueror's Haki and it's not just regular armament? Regular armament would be what Jinbei does when he goes into his full force burst and when he puts his hands up and it's just hockeyed up fists. But Garp, when he hockeys up for his full force burst, you get not only the coated fists, but you also get the black-red Conqueror's lightning coming off of it. So this man has his Conquerors in his full force burst that enhances his attacks. Look at it. And it's emanating from his fists constantly. Now, it's not like Luffy who's constantly emanating. It's not like Luffy when he emanates Conquerors from just like specific attacks when he does them. And it's not like emanating all the time. Garp has Conquerors emanating from his fists constantly during this entire full force burst. This man is a power type. Look at the AoE. Just look at how much range that is. And he has this wind-up punch. Where he just straight up throws a Haki shockwave forward. Because you can see the building in this video getting destroyed by it. So remember how Hybrid Kaido, Beast Kaido, he basically has this move where it's basically the move that he and Big Mom did, which is called Hakai, which is basically this Haki-enabled move that just blows a whole area in front of him. Yeah, Garp basically has this as his wind-up punch move. And seeing how that charged up, seeing how his fist, it's literally his C2. It's not even like his full combat string. It's his C2. It's literally his square triangle, his immediate square triangle. It's his first charge move. And he can charge it up. And it throws a Haki shockwave forward. This is just 2 combos that we've seen, okay? We've seen 2 combos on the ground. Let me go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is his C5, 1, 2, 3, his four square four square triangle move. Just constant shockwave after smash, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm like, what did you do to this man? I was concerned. Let me say this. I was concerned that they were going to keep some of his wrestler moves. Not that I have a problem with it, but with the way that Garp is, I would have been fine if it was just nothing but straight hands. No wrestling, no grappling, no throwing people. Well, maybe some throwing people, but just straight up, let me just use my fists for everything. I don't know if they kept his move where he can punch people and then he just disappears into a cloud of smoke and he's just rapidly beating people up in it. I don't know if they kept that, but I feel like they may not be in favor of just making him just a straight up bruiser. Now, looking at the range, not only does it have like a massive AoE at the point of impact, but it also sends out shockwaves in every direction. Because if I go back, it sends out like these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6-pronged explosions off in omnidirections. It's gorgeous. And I don't know if he has an air combo because he may have some air combos, but I could be wrong. But it looks like they're just jumping in the air with him and then just coming down for a straight up smash. And then he just has the wind up punch that just sends the whole hockey shockwave forward. This is them. This is Rayleigh and Garp. So let's just go over the people that we know that we got going on. So we got Roger, who's a power type. And this is the Japanese site that's translated because the English site hasn't been updated since Odin. So they don't have like the rest of the characters put in English over there. But he is the only man in history to have achieved all of the wealth, fame, and power and to be called the Pirate King. After conquering the Great Passage, Grand Line, he was executed by the world government in Logtown, but at this time he announced to the world the existence of one great treasure, the One Piece, and ushered in the Great Pirate Age, or Great Pirate Era. I opened it. Action type, power. It is characterized by attacks that involve a wide range, making full use of dynamic sword techniques in powerful hockey. For charged attacks, by holding down the button and accumulating hockey, the power and attack range will greatly increase. Also, during serious bursts, full force bursts for us American users, your hockey will always be strengthened, allowing you to perform charged attacks with maximum power at all times. Coupled with the increase in attack speed, it becomes a fierce attack worthy of the name Pirate King that nothing can stop. Gorgeous. Gorgeous for Roger. And matter of fact, let me see if I can find the gameplay for him where it shows just how wild Roger actually is. Perfect. Wait, not this one. It was supposed to be another one. I don't think they updated it. Yeah, they didn't update it. They didn't update it for the American site where it shows Roger just completely going off. I did a whole bunch of comments towards these newer videos, so let me find the one that has Roger. We're supposed to be getting a showcase of these characters tomorrow. Tomorrow. We're supposed to be getting a showcase of Roger, Rayleigh, and Garp tomorrow. So that's something that I need to keep an eye out for. But let me go over to, this is Roger. This is Roger. This is what Roger can do. Just straight up crazy movement, crazy AoE, and Conqueror's Hockey burst. Conqueror's Hockey slashes. Now, something to make note of this specific gameplay for Roger is that with his air combo, and he has flat-out air combos, this makes Roger the only character in One Piece that is capable of bursting Hockey outwards as an attack in midair. Across all the characters that can use Conqueror's Hockey, Roger is the only one that has... And mind you, Shanks has Conquerors within his own combo that, you know... essentially, Film Red Shanks. He has Conqueror's Hockey in his own combo, but he can't use it in midair. He doesn't use it in midair. Roger's the only character who can do that, and he can basically just use that freely. Because one of the concerns about using Conqueror's Haki as a character that uses that is that you run the risk of getting interrupted sometimes. Even with tenacity, you still run the risk of getting hit too much while you're trying to enact it, or just you can't use it while in midair. You can only use it on the ground, so you have to be on the ground in order to use it. But with Roger, he can just stay in the air, do the combo, burst Conquerors, dash, and then continue that air combo and just burst Conquerors while having the freeness and the safety of being in the air. So that's crazy for me. That's crazy to me for Roger. Not to mention, I mean, a lot of people like to call him a Shanks 3.0. But a lot of people seem to forget that Shanks is actually emulating his own combat from his captain. So while Roger may look similar to Shanks, his is far stronger than Shanks. Shanks is what you would call a little bit more refined in its similarities. Like, it's far more contained. It's powerful, but it's contained. With Roger, it's just bursting out from him. It has massive range. Like, I've never seen a Conqueror's Haki burst that large. Even Film Red Shanks' burst isn't that large. But for Roger, he can do it on the ground and in midair. And that, to me, is insane. Now, Roger is busted. Look, all of them look busted. All of them look busted. Roger, Rayleigh, and Garp. But that's Roger. I read out Roger. Now we're going to check out Rayleigh. So, Silver's Rayleigh. Action type. Technique. He may end up being the strongest technique type in the game. Simply from that one combo I've seen and the potential he could have, he may wind up being the strongest technique type. I'm just saying, he might wind up being a top-tier technique type, if not the best. He is now the younger version of the man known as the Dark King. He had a fateful encounter with the former Roger, who said he would turn the world upside down, and they set out on a voyage together, becoming vice captain of the Roger Pirates, and a powerful man known as the Pirate King's right-hand man. Action type technique, characterized by a variety of sword techniques and nimble fighting using Haki. So here's the thing, we've only seen him use the sword techniques. That's it. But we haven't seen him use Haki in his combos. So he's got Haki in his combo moves too. And nimble fighting using Haki and a pursuit attack that has the effect of concentrating enemies. We saw that in his gameplay where he's capable of knocking enemies away and then drawing them back in with air slashes that literally boomerang them back. With this pursuit, with its quick movement and invisible sword handling, it overwhelms enemies in a wide range while marking them with landmarks. Marking them with landmarks? So you can mark enemies with Rayleigh? I missed this. I read over this quickly, but I missed that. You can mark enemies. If you follow up with a specific attack, you can send marked enemies around you, which will serve as a base for further attacks. What can Rayleigh do? We only seen one attack, but what can he do? You can deal with any situation by using follow-up attacks to wipe out surrounding enemies, and by issuing powerful guard-destroying attacks against strong enemies. Do they all have guard break? Do all of them have guard break? Can I say that? Do they all have guard break? Because Shanks had a straight-up guard break in his basic combos. Film Red Shanks. He has that. I wouldn't be surprised if Roger, Rayleigh, and Garp all have guard break of some kind. Just instant guard break. Not a special you can use, but just straight-up instant guard break in their combos. I wouldn't be surprised. So this is Rayleigh, and Rayleigh looks good. Can y'all believe we are getting Prime Roger, Rayleigh, and Garp to play? That's still amazing to me. You'll have to excuse me if I have any new people who's looking at me for the very first time, but I get excited when I see good stuff like this. So that was Rayleigh. Now, finally, for Garp. Monkey D. Garp. Power type. Look at that screenshot. Look at the screenshot. The Conqueror's coating on his fists. I'm happy. It seems like the returning slashes require you to mark the enemies to do so. Maybe. Godjill, man. Dude. The gameplay for Rayleigh and Garp just looks massively solid. So let's go over Garp. A young version of the man now known as a naval hero. When the God Valley incident occurred, he cooperated with Roger to stop the advance of the Rock's pirates, to which Whitebeard, Kaido, Charlotte Lin Lin, and others belonged and became famous. So just straight up dropping the yes, Gajio, he's young. He's not even older Garp that had the gray hair coming through his black hair. This is fully young Garp with no gray. This is the epitome of prime Garp. I also like how they're just dropping the whole thing about him being part of the God Valley incident. Action type, power. It is characterized by dynamic and powerful attacks launched from his fists. By hitting the enemy a certain number of times, the power of the fist increases, increasing the damage and range of all attacks. Didn't see the gameplay? I'm gonna show it. Let me show you. Okay, so you and I, we've already saw the video of Roger and his craziness. This still gets me. This man drags people in, then sends out Hockey Lightning all over to do more damage, and then knocks them away with a Conqueror's Burst. Then he can do Conquerors in midair. It's beautiful. Beautiful dream. I need to go back to the actual page so you can see the gameplay, Gajeel. Because you need to see Rayleigh. Rayleigh look clean. The dude's got the speed of a speed type character, the power of a power type, and basically the techniques of a technique type. So, this is Rayleigh. I see the ones who are marked. They have like this little haze that are over their bodies. So when they're marked, they have like this little, little haze. Kobe's ability? I don't know. Maybe, possibly. But this is Rayleigh. Aklium, you and I, and everyone else, we're definitely going to have to look into this even further. Concerning Garp. Because I didn't even read the rest of his description. But I'm showing Gajeel the gameplay of Rayleigh. That's Rayleigh. This is Garp. Garp's got that Conqueror's coating on his fist, bro. Look at the AoE. And he has a wind-up punch that sends a Hockey shockwave forward. That's insane to me. Yeah, Gajeel. Yeah, Gajeel. We gonna talk so you can see it in a fuller screen. But let me go back here. By hitting the enemy a certain number of times, the power of the fist increases, increasing the damage and range of all attacks. In addition, special skills and some attacks release the Hockey wrapped around the fist all at once and supplement it into powerful techniques. I wonder what that means. By judiciously using Hockey to maintain and release the strengthened state, you can deal with all kinds of enemies on the battlefield. They cooked, okay? They cooked with these three characters. You can't get any better than them. You can't. People want king, and they want queen, and they want... Who else? Gil Tesoro. They want Shiki. They want Douglas Bullet. They want all these characters, and I'm like, you don't realize how significant it is for us to get these three individuals in their height of strength as playable characters. You can't do any better than that. You can't. They look amazing. I can't wait to see what their gameplay is like tomorrow. I know I probably won't be up at 6 a.m. to watch it live, but once that stream is up and available for people to watch in wholesale, I'm going to be watching it. I probably won't do like a reaction to it. I probably won't. But I will be watching it, and I will be analyzing it and seeing all the different attacks that everybody can do. We are eating good. Sounds like he can store Hockey and release it. Like charges. hockey charges that you can release whenever you want. It's not just released after you accumulate it within a combo and then it's just gone. Because I'm getting reminded of how Shanks can store up hockey on his sword. Like, it's normal at first, then it gets like the reddish glow, and then it gets the reddish glow with the Conqueror's Hockey Lightning coming off of it. I'm getting a feeling that maybe Garp can do something similar, but it's just for his fists. And I'm also seeing that, what if it's like, and the thing with Shanks is that when you use up his Conqueror's Hockey for his sword, you gotta accumulate that back up. It doesn't just, I don't think it stays that way. I may have to play as Shanks here in a minute, because I'm playing Power Warriors right now. But I may have to look into it and see the similarities, but what if Garp just straight up is constantly charged with the maximum charge of hockey and it's always OP? Just the way like it is for Roger. I wouldn't be surprised. They are kind of similar in that regard. They are parallel to each other, so I wouldn't be surprised if his full force burst makes it so that he always has the maximum hockey charge for his fists, and it's always at the height of it. But we'll find out more. We'll learn plenty more once we watch that video tomorrow. But these are the characters we're getting. Now, let me go over to the DLC, because there's information about that as well, Godjiel. Ockley, I'm so happy. I am so happy about this pack. I really am. The Legend Dawn pack. That's amazing to me. So let me go to the details of what it's all about. And, you know, it's going to translate and give it the best option. Additional Episode 3, Road to the Pirate King. And Soul Map Chart 3. What skills are we getting? I can't wait. Gold D. Roger, the Pirate King, is the man who has acquired everything in this world. Aim to become his legend and challenge your limits. Now, one of the things that was brought up... Let me go back. One of the things that was brought up with one of the recent posts about it is they offered like a bigger description towards it. So let me translate this post. The third additional episode, The Road to the Pirate King, will also be released on March 28th, along with the characters. We are literally getting these characters next week. That's mind-blowing to me. This DLC consists of 4 types of special concept battles, and the highest difficulty scenario, True Pirate King, a mode where you aim to be number 1 in each field. We already have True Pirate Warriors, which is like the highest difficulty in the base game. Of course, you have different missions, such as Kobe's Combat Chronicles, that takes the difficulty much higher. But True Pirate Warriors has always been the go-to we've always gone to see just how strong characters are, especially as these levels have been increasing, as the skill slots have increased, as we've optimized and changed up builds over the last couple of months. True Pirate Warriors has always been the showcase we always go to, but now we're getting True Pirate King. True Pirate King, which is the highest difficulty now. Aim to become Roger's legend and challenge your limits. I don't even know what fully these concepts are supposed to be, but I'm anxious to find out more. But ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're getting. We are getting the Pirate King, his right-hand man, and the only man in existence to ever corner him repeatedly, all coming together in one fell swoop next week with the last mission pack and the final soul map, of which we'll be able to ascend characters to an even higher degree. This is what we're getting next week. It's so funny that Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League's Joker DLC is supposed to be releasing on that day. I'm not playing it. You heard it here from me. I'm not playing it yet. I'll play it on Friday, but Thursday is the Legend Dawn Packs day, where we play as the most powerful. One of the biggest things I wanted, a super hard mission that would challenge you even at level 30, so I'm really happy about it. I'm happy as well, because a lot of people were wondering, okay, can you give us some more difficult missions? Because we're starting to breeze through everything because you've allowed us to become that strong. And then they heard our cries. They heard our pleas. They heard our prayers. And they are giving us the highest, brand new higher difficulty. I would say people who were asking for a higher difficulty are rejoicing right now on top of everything else. But yes, this is a momentous day. We got a great showcase for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Is it Dragon Ball? Yeah, it's just Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z. But Dragon Ball Sparking Zero And also this information from Pirate Warriors. Pardon me. This is a great, what's today? Just Wednesday? Today's just Wednesday. This is a great Wednesday. And, oh man, and I also got Dragon's Dogma that I'm going to be playing this week as well, and I got my birthday. So many things. My dad's birthday and Grandpa's birthday is next week, and then further down the line, we got this pack. I'm happy. All right, I'm happy. Talking to Oclium and Camelot and Swillow and all these other people in the Discord that I'm a part of, in Swillow's Discord, it's just we are eating good. And talking to everyone on my Discord about it is like, it's so much fun. I'm happy right now. But I said everything that I needed to say. I need to go ahead and call it a session here because I believe my family is here with food already. And it sounds like them, so I need to go ahead and bring it to a close. But yeah, we've seen everything that I wanted to talk about. Let me go ahead and close this window out, because I also got to get ready for the newest chapter of Dragon Ball Super, if it's not already out right now. My lips were super chapped during this entire stream. But everyone, this has been my reaction to not only Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, but also my take on the Legend Pack from Pirate Warriors that we're getting next week. All right, let me finish up here. What we got today was amazing, and I enjoyed it. What we got to talk about after that was amazing as well. There's so much speculations as to what the rest of their combos are going to be, and we can only say that for today, because we're going to see a grander amount of it tomorrow. So it's like, Oclium, I mean, yeah, we're going to talk. Godjill, we are definitely going to talk. All I can say is, for this to be not even 11 o'clock yet, the amount of stuff that I've learned today from both Dragon Ball and from Pirate Warriors 4 and the last DLC that they're releasing, I don't know, this could be the last DLC that we're getting for right now, because seeing as how much attention has come back to the game, so we'll have to see. I don't know. I would love to play as, get some more characters, such as Kuma, Enaru, and maybe... Who else would be nice to come back? Gecko Moria? No, I would prefer if we got like Kuma, Enaru. Who did they take out? Who all did they take out? Because we can't say Garp anymore because Garp's there now. Well, Kuma and Enaru would be some good ones to see how they could adapt to Pirate Warriors 4 and the whole game mechanics as it is right now. But where we're at right now, Pirate Warriors 4 is about to have a massive resurgence, and I'm happy about it. But I'm done. Ladies and gentlemen, I said everything that I wanted to say. It's time for me to eat breakfast and then prepare for Dragon Ball Super later on. So all I can say to you is, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, and even subscribe if you haven't already, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples!